ये मैं जश्न पढ़ने के लिए नहीं आया, वो नारे बाकी हैं अभी मैं खाली इंट्रोड्यूस करवाने के लिए आया। By the name of Almighty, the most beneficial and merciful, I would like to welcome with our open hearts Mr. Tristan Mamirilla, who is here with us on the special occasion of the birth of Ali ibn Abi Talib. And just for introduction, he is Gordon Federal Electorate Assembly President, Federal Electorate Assembly Delegate, Campaign Project Manager, Australian Labour Party, Victorian Branch, President Deer Park, Australian Labour Party Branch, former Mayor of Melbourne City Council for 8 years, for 4 years as Mayor, longest serving Mayor in the Melbourne Council and Justice of the Peace. So he is here with us, and because he is from the Labour Party, I was telling him that most of our brothers, they are literally praying for the next election that may Labour Party succeed. And actually the Labour Party, they welcome everyone from their open hearts, and we are also the community, a peaceful community. We are the believers of Ali ibn Abi Talib alayhi salam. I would like a crowd, if they come a bit further, there is a space here, so everybody can listen to him. Just for you, Justin, these people, they were chanting the name of Ali, which we are here to celebrate his birth anniversary, and he was the our first leader and our first guider after the Prophet, and he was a cousin of actually Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, and he was at that time the symbol of equality and justice. That's why one of his letters, which he wrote to Malik bin Ashtar, which is mentioned in Nahjul Balagha, one of his famous books, it is actually the part of the human rights charter of UN, United Nations. So the letter he wrote 1400 years ago. Actually now humanity has been raised, and humanity has been gone that far that they can learn, and they can actually understand what he said 1400 years ago for equality and for justice. And as we are saying that Labour Party, they welcome everyone, and we are also mixed community here. We have Pakistanis also here, Indians also here, Afghanis also here. We have Bosnians here in our Friday prayer. We have Iraqis here in our Friday prayers, and not only Muslims, even our Christian brothers, they've written many books on Ali ibn Abi Talib. One of them was Sawt al-Adalat al-Insaniya, which was written by George Jardar. The translation was Ali, the voice of human justice and human equality. So now I would like to welcome Mr. Justin to have a few words with us, with loud salawat for Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
Thank you very much, everyone, and good evening. I am delighted to be here with you to celebrate this very sacred and important event for the Panjtan Society and Muslim faith. I'm very honoured to be here tonight, and I warmly thank Dr. Hassan Hasharki, who has introduced me into your wonderful community, and of course all members of the committee and community members who have made me feel so welcome being here with you all this evening. to the President, who I know is overseas at the moment, Musa Raza Naqvi, and Public Officer Secretary Mr. Iqbal Hussain Kusalbash, who I met earlier. And of course, the patron, who has certainly made me feel very welcome, and you are truly blessed to have this man as the patron here. Thank you very much. Thank you. Tonight marks a celebration in honour of the birth of Imam Ali, who has a central role in the history of Islam almost from its beginnings. From what the stories tell us, Imam Ali was a very brave man, whose bravery has inspired many Muslims around the world, including all of you here tonight. The most famous, infamous story is perhaps when Meccans decided to assassinate the Prophet Muhammad after Abu Talib's death. The Muslims had already begun the Hijrah, or migration to Medina, and the Prophet Muhammad and Abu Bakr were the last to leave. Ali, who the Prophet knew the Meccans would not harm, slept in the Prophet's bed waiting for the assassins. Moreover, he put himself in more danger by secretly returning property entrusted to the Prophet back to its owners before leaving Mecca. In addition to this, he put himself in even greater danger when he secretly returned the property entrusted in the Prophet back to the original owners before leaving Mecca. I was invited here tonight that brought me here were members of your community, and in particular, as I said, the first gentleman that I met was Dr. Hassan, who I spoke to. Dr. Hassan spoke to me about some of the challenges that your community has, and I must say you are very fortunate to have such leaders, particularly the elders that I have met, the patron within this community, to represent you for your needs and your family's needs. I must say, I was quite humbled in discussion with them because they are sincere men, good men that do care about their community. So you are very fortunate for that. And that is what has motivated me to come here this evening, to help you, however I can. However I can. The patron has read out many of my titles. There are many there amongst, so I've obviously been involved with the community for many, many years, from an early age. And that was something that I experienced and was also passed down to me from my own father, who was always active within his community, within his own community. My family were migrants from Italy and came to this country in the 60s. And they also suffered many of the hardships that you all do, because there is a lack of understanding of culture. And we need to break that lack of understanding down. That's what we must do. It is the way forward for all of us, and it is the way forward for our families, for our children, who are the future of this great country. And we must all work together and be united to protect each other. And that is very important. Very important. And it is only through community such as this one that you identify the sincerest and the most genuine of men. And that is very, very important. Very important indeed. To briefly go over some of the things that I can assist with you, for you. Of course, many of you will experience challenges for immigration, for family. These are things that I can assist with. I am a representative. I'm also from the Australian Labor Party, and I'm sure, as you all know, the patron mentioned earlier, many are eager to see this election come forward with an Australian Labor Party victory. That, of course, will be beneficial to the Australian people, to all of us, to all of us. It is the Labor Party that understands and believes in an ideology that is fair. that is fair and understanding and to help people prosper. And we do not believe in allowing people to prosper at the detriment of others. That is something we certainly do not tolerate. And so I'm encouraged to hear of such support within the community for the rate of pay due to the patron. I'm certainly encouraged. Other issues, local government issues that you may experience, personal local government issues. If there is something that I can do to assist, please let me know. Whether you contact me directly or through your community leaders, by all means, you are more than welcome to come and speak to me with any issues that you may have. Absolutely. With grants, I've spoken to the elders, the patron as well, in regard to assisting this community. I have seen with my own eyes, this community is obviously growing rapidly. It is, because I see the young faces, the children, and you will naturally need somewhere larger, something to accommodate and to teach your children about your faith and your various cultures. And I must say, it is very, once again, encouraging and very pleasing to me to understand that there are many cultures here this evening. Not just one, but many cultures. And all of you as brothers are united for the same cause. And that is predominantly your family. Your family. And we use the examples, the prophets of God, to ensure that we do that to the best of our ability. Once again, my dear friends and brothers, thank you very much for your welcome, and I wish you all the best. Praise be to God. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Justin, for kind words. Please recite Lal Salawat.